He is the pride of Haines City, Florida, and it did not take long at all for the rest of the National Football League to realize that he was all business and no joke, period. The first team All-Pro from the Los Angeles Chargers getting set for his second season in the NFL. Derwin James, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, man. How you doing?
I am great. I'm great for meeting you. I'll be very honest with you. First time we've met in person.
Yeah.
You are a big dude, man. You are. I wouldn't want to be in your way.
No, I'm all right.
At all. I mean, what's the attitude when you suit up, when you put the helmet on?
Enforcer. I want to be the enforcer on the field. I want to be around the ball 24/7, and I'll make plays for my team.
Enforcer.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to make sure anybody who understands if they're going to catch the ball, they're going to hear from you.
Catch it, run it, whatever you want to do with it. Yeah.
They will hear from Derwin James.
Hear and feel.
Where do you get this from? Where did you pick this up?
Just growing up in the neighborhood, playing football in the road with my friends on the sideline. It's just, the culture that we have in Florida football.
Florida.
Yeah.
I know.
Florida water.
Florida, is that what that is?
Yeah, Florida water.
Describe for me what the game in the street looked like when you were a kid.
I mean,
What was
there's
that like?
mailboxes, there's trees. If you run to the sideline, you get hit into whatever's over there. Cars. I mean, it's cars on the side of the road. Whatever's there. If you choose to run over there, you get hit over there.
Literally nothing was out of bounds.
No, it was, and we was playing this game from 4 years old, 5 year old in the street, going home bleeding. Mom's mad at me, but it made me tough as a kid.
I bet it did. Anybody that you played with in the street, are they in the NFL now at all?
Not really. No.
Okay. You've got some serious family members as well, right? Who've played football, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Edrin?
Cousin.
Edrin James is a cousin.
Yes, sir.
What's your memory of watching him play?
He's a beast. He ran the ball at Miami really well. Got to the NFL, won the Super Bowl. I mean, he's a good player.
Okay, did you spend much time with him as a kid?
Not as much.
Not as much.
No.
So that's why you wound up at Florida State?
Oh yeah, I'm a Florida State guy.
How'd you get to Florida State?
I mean, my mom is crazy. My mom was a Gators fan. My dad was a Hurricanes fan. So I just picked in the middle.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, like keep everybody happy.
If you keep everybody happy by going to Florida State.
But I was always a Florida State fan growing up.
And why is that?
It was just, when I was a kid, it was something about the horse. When they planted the spear in the ground. I don't know, when I was a child, it kind of got my attention.
Yeah.
And then just watching players like Ward Dunn, Peter Ward, and those guys, and I was like, man, I want to go there.
And then you got the Godfather in prime.
Oh, yeah, prime time for sure.
Now, when did you first meet Dion?
I met Dion when I was in high school, because Dion does all the Under Armour camps.
Yes, he
and
does.
different camps. So I met him, got to work with him at the All-American game, and worked a couple camps for him back in his hometown in Texas.
No kidding. What'd you do?
He had a camp in Texas, I guess the Prime camp, and I went out there and worked it for him 1 year when I was in college. So it was good.
Okay, and then obviously when you went to Florida State, I'm sure you were in touch with him at that point in time too. And then I always love watching him when he goes on the field at the combine.
Oh yeah.
Also, when everybody's out there working out and he's there with the microphone for the NFL.
Oh yeah,
Network,
for sure.
And everybody knows where he is and who he is and all that stuff. Who did you model your game after?
Me, I just try to be the best me, but I take stuff from everybody's game. Like I said, I'm not the same size as everybody and the same ability, like athletic ability, but I try to, I watch Ed Reed growing up, I watch Troy Polamalu, how he played the game, Sean Taylor. A lot of guys, I just try to take something out of their game and try to add it in my game.
Well, the thing about Polamalu is so many times he wasn't in the place where he's supposed to be.
I know, and that's what makes it,
Right, where his instincts would take over, and his instincts are going to take him to Canton, Ohio one day. Ed Reed's about to go in, and he always thinks, take it to the house. That's what he always thought, back in the day.
Yeah.
So Derwin James of the Los Angeles Chargers here on the Rich Eisen Show. I want to go over a couple numbers here. Obviously, there's more than just numbers. It's about the heart, about what beats inside.
Sure.
100. Your first Chargers rookie with 100 or more tackles in a season. That had never happened. Period. You did it.
Yeah.
So what's with the 77 rating of tackling on?
Madden. I don't know. We got to get that fixed. I mean, when I seen that, I was kind of disappointed.
No, I saw that. Yeah.
I was disappointed in Madden with that. I've been playing Madden a long time. I was disappointed.
And then you finished with an 87 last year, right?
Yeah.
I see you're the first Chargers rookie to be named a starter in the Pro Bowl since Lights Out did it in 2005.
Yeah.
You're first team All-Pro on top of that. And your rating went down by 1.
I guess they want to see it again. It was first year, so they probably want to see it again.
So it pisses you off?
It kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Why? What does it matter? It's a video game, right?
I mean, I play it a lot. You know, everybody plays Madden, but it's just about the respect, you know.
Okay. So are you going to, wear that on your shoulder during the season?
For sure. I got a chip on my shoulder for sure.
I know you already do, right?
Already. I play with an edge with a chip on my shoulder anyway.
And did the Chargers lined you up at linebacker last year as well, correct?
Yeah, everywhere, all over.
You like that?
I love it. I love everything about ball, man. Anywhere on the field, I play. And like I said, I just like making plays.
Okay. Derwin James here on the Rich Eisen Show. If we hooked you up with Madden, what would you tell them right now?
I already fixed it on my game.
No, I saw. What do you mean you already fixed it?
I mean, if you play on my system, my tackling is higher than the 77.
What'd you put yourself at?
I put it at a 99. So if you play me on my system, like I'm already at 99 on my system.
Is there any rating on your system where you're not a 99?
I mean, I just changed the tackling because
Okay.
The tackling and the strength, I put the strength 99 too, though.
Okay. What would you give my Madden rating,
You?
for my speed, Derwin?
Bitch, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of videos.
Okay, no, I know
on Twitter.
that. I'm aware of that. Yep. Now look, I know
You've been
we
getting
just
faster though, man.
Yes, you have noticed that.
You've been getting faster. I probably got to give you a 70, man.
A 70.
Yeah.
You know what? You're just being nice, though, right?
I'll give you a 70, man.
A 70.
Yeah, man. I'll give you a 70.
Now,
man.
if I got that rating, I would take to my phone and I'd bark at it too, and I'd send that out on Twitter also.
What would you say?
I don't know. 99.
99?
Well, again, it's the don't laugh too
More
hard.
lean,
no,
man.
but this is for reference right there. Okay. Brady's speed is 60.
Yeah.
How about
you
that?
think you could beat him?
I don't know. TB12 is, in the TB12 system. I'm on the RE50 system right now, But yeah, I'm working on my getting out. This year, though, I got to be honest with you. I hurt my groin during my first run, and I ran it 3 times.
I think it might be the suit, though, man. You might get in the 4 as you get out the suit.
Don't you think? But I don't. That's my uniform, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean? Like that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I do know what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, Snoop told me one time, don't wear the long tie.
I was gonna say, man, you
bow tie.
got the tie snowing you. Now you can't breathe when you run.
It's funny. Dion one time ran it backwards for the first 20 yards and went stride for stride with me backwards.
Oh man.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is. I think his rating's a 65. His speed rating is 65. So you're giving me a better rating than Phillip.
Oh no, I got to change that. Then I was being generous. You going down?
We finally got to family members.
Yeah,
now,
man.
okay, now I understand where
you're
this is
faster
going.
than Phil. Now come on.
What's it like being a teammate of Phillip Rivers?
Oh, it's great, man. He's a great guy in the locker room. Great guy to be around. I mean, he's a team leader, and he's just a competitor. Every day in practice, he's pushing everybody, receivers, even DBs. He's pushing everybody to be great, and I got a lot of respect for him.
Is it true if he has a 10th child, the child's name will be Derwin? Is that a true story?
Oh, my God. I don't know. I adopted, But like I say, Phil does have a lot of kids.
Phil's
man.
got a lot of children.
But
have you babysat?
Nah, man.
Is there anybody you don't do that? You don't babysit?
I barely can, I babysit my own self,
You seem to be doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I
seem to be ready.
try to be good.
You seem to be ready for the season.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Who's the best safety in the National Football League?
Me, come on now.
I love this confidence.
Come on, man.
You really believe that?
Turn on the tape.
Turn on the tape.
I mean, the eye in the sky don't lie. Turn it on the tape.
What's your goal for this year?
Just coming out and being consistent. Helping this team get to a championship, and whatever I have to do that. I'm willing to do it. I know I'm gonna make plays. I mean, I'm born to play football, so I'm gonna make plays.
You really think that you were put on this planet to play football?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, then thank goodness you found it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then you're able to do. I mean, talk about a blessing that you get to do this for a living.
Major blessing.
Southern California too.
Ain't no better place.
I was about to say, look, it's funny. Every time I talk to Dion about how he could have chosen where to play football, he goes, "Notice I did not go anywhere where it was cold."
Oh no, for sure. I have never played in cold weather.
Never.
Besides when we played in New England.
Yeah, but for the playoffs.
That was one of the cold. That was my coldest game ever.
Well, I mean, it might have been your coldest day ever.
Yeah, I never had played in nothing like that.
And what was that like?
It was brutal.
You couldn't get out of your head, huh?
I was like, man, all right.
And here in Los Angeles, what do you want Los Angeles fans to know about the Chargers? Here in LA?
Man, that we're the underdogs here. We're overshadowed by of course the Rams, and everybody always underlooks us. But I feel like we want to come up, and we got a lot to prove, and we got a great team.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that stadium's just up the road.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
going to be your future home.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Can't wait.
Where you're gonna plant that flag.
I need to.
Yeah.
Big lightning bolt in the middle of the field.
I am very excited for you. Before I let you go, pass interference is reviewable this year. I'm asking anybody who's on that defensive side of the ball, certainly when people are coming right at you, you have no idea what route they're going to run. I mean, you can do your film study all you can, but you are somewhat at a disadvantage when somebody's running a route in your direction. Mm-hmm. Are you concerned about instant replay whatsoever?
I don't really care. I mean, I don't have to touch a receiver. I feel like I can cover, so I don't know.
Arriving late, arriving just on time, maybe. I mean, that sort of thing. You're not concerned about that.
I'm just gonna play football, and whatever decision they feel they make, I mean, I'm gonna live with it. Next play.
What do you do when you're not on the football field?
Play Madden.
So you're really all about the game here.
Yeah, that's why I was disappointed.
You are. I mean, what gives? I mean, from 87 to 87. I mean, I could go down some more numbers, but I don't want to upset you anymore.
I know. I was disappointed, bro.
Okay, so I mean, you want? I'll give you one last stay here. I mean, you want to say something to the Madden people here on the Rich Eisen show before I let you go?
I got to come check a game out or something, come to a practice or something, get some of those numbers fixed.
Okay, come on down to Southern California.
Yeah, just come and watch it,
Come and watch Derwin James at Derwin James on Twitter and on Instagram. Great to see you. Great to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. Anytime. I'm going to call you during the season.
Oh, yeah.
When you go ball out and you hit somebody or whatever, and then you work on your golf game, I'll work on my running, and then we'll all improve together.
Today was a bad day, man. I think.
Well, what do you think that was for me at the combine? You think that was a walk in the park for me?
I mean, if you do it more than once, it can't keep being a bad,
Okay. Well, I mean, I do it once a year.
Okay.
I mean, well, if you want to, Derwin, if you want to talk top end speed, once a year for me.
All right, bet.
At Derwin James on Twitter and on Instagram. Check out your Los Angeles Chargers when you come here to Southern California. Chargers training camp is open. Back with more in a moment.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.